Let's solve a mystery or rewrite history, DuckTales. Hi there, everybody. Welcome back. Yeah, I had to. And this is a good reason why you should always put your chat up on screen when you're recording and you intend to put this into a VOD, because otherwise that would make absolutely no sense. So yeah, last stream of the year, we're going to be working on Shining Force 3 a bit more. I do have my wireless Retrobit Saturn all ready to go. Thanks again to Retrobit for giving me a replacement dongle for that. I am very grateful. I don't know what I would have done otherwise. What's funny is when I got it and I looked at it, I'm like, oh, that's not the shape that I was looking for when I was trying to find the missing dongle. So it may actually be around here. I just haven't had a chance to deep look again. But if I do, I am fine with having a spare. I can put the spare somewhere safe in case I do actually lose it again. Yeah, it's not really something I thought about either, because, like, apparently this is the version 1 controller. This can't work over USB. So, it charges over USB, but it doesn't transmit any data over USB. So basically the dongle is all you got. They fixed that in version 2, but the version 2 of the controller doesn't work right with the Polymega. So I'm kind of glad to have the version 1. I assume that at some point the version 2 will be better supported, just not yet. So tough luck. Tough luck, sucker. And if you know what game that's from, I will be extremely impressed. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get things rolling and check in on Armengard. Tough luck, sucker. Oh, nice. Well, whoops. Oh, crap. I've been pushing buttons on the Polymega. I hope I didn't screw anything up. Hold on for a sec. Yep, I started the... Okay. All good. I just switched my TV over to the Polymega briefly to make sure I didn't screw anything up too terribly bad. Today is December 30th, Love at First Sight Day. Do you believe in love at first sight? Finding the right person can be hard, but you never know when you might hear your heart click. Walking around town is a good way to find people, so I'm planning to do that today myself. Armengard, you probably know everybody in this town many times over. Although, you know, Boyk's over here, or Roykman over here, you know, just kind of occasionally drops by, so... Or, you know, my God, look at that fat cock. And it's right between the guy's legs, too. See, look at that. Oh, yeah. Zoom! Okay, anyhow. It is from the Commodore 64, so I'd be surprised if you'd get that. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I mean, I have my GBA, I have the Analog Pocket, I have the DS Lite that can still take Game Boy Advance cartridges. I have the Game Boy Advance player for the GameCube. So, hey, I have plenty of ways to play Game Boy Advance games also. They just all happen to be like genuine hardware. Did you? I don't remember. Did you ask like the Asurion or You Break I Fix people? Because they fixed DualShock or DualSense for me. You are actually close, Infamous. Dude, what do I have on the screen right now? This is an emulator. I like to be able to play on genuine hardware as well. Yeah, it might cost like around $50, but that's not too bad considering. You are correct, it is Psychastria, Infamous. Good job on looking it up on Google. Um, I actually own a legitimate disc for Psychastria. I enjoyed playing it. It's got a really interesting gameplay style to it. Very smooth graphics, cool music. Okay, so I saved right between chapters here, so... Oh, Revolt in the Republic? Lord Anakev and Sir Dantaris, don't you think they should be back by now, Grace? It would seem so, but if you think about it, there has been major national incidents occurring. I can't roll my tongue tonight. Such as the defection of the once trusted General Edmund. And the monsters invading from the northern region must also be a topic of discussion. The nation's economy is worse than we thought. The Bear Soul army in Aspia is supposedly demanding more aid. That's Brutus's territory, and he's second in power only to King Benutrim himself. I can't believe he would use force to demand an increase in aid. In any case, I don't see how we can ignore the Bear Soul army. I wonder what they're going to do. We came back risking life and limb, and the city that awaited us was a dump like this. It's quite sad. I guess I've had a lot happen since I guess a lot has happened since I left Anakev's army. That certainly is true, Zero. We've been through some truly horrible things. We even fought against a Vandal. A Vandal? You mean a Vandal from the Myths and Legends? Yes. We tore out his Vandal hearts. He possessed terrifying powers. Thinking back, I wonder how we were able to come out victorious. Come, you look like something is bothering you. What's going on? What's the matter? Just thinking. If we had to fight another Vandal, we wouldn't be able to win. It makes me worry. What do you mean that we wouldn't be able to win? We seem stronger than ever. When we fought the Vandal, the Guardian statue still regulated and contained the terrifying dark force. So you're saying now that the Guardian statue's been broken, we can't defeat a Vandal? I also believe the problem with the monsters to the north is due to the destruction of the Guardian statue. Regarding the Dark Force, I'm sure I've heard about it before. Or we can just call it the negative power. It is the opposing power of Elbison. Oh, it's the Dark Falls. If that's true, then those Bullzone monks will become more powerful by the loss of the Guardian statue. So now they are going to be able to use their full power? That's not good. Okay, I'm lost. What the heck are you talking about? What's this Guardian statue? Please pay attention, Zero. It could very well be that Prince Medion's army is heading right into danger. What? What do you mean? You're saying that Prince Medion is heading right into danger? Yes, that's exactly what you just said. Well, I mean, that's great, but did I really need to know how hard he faffs? I can hardly believe what's happened. It's such a complete shock. Especially the story about Edmund. I can't believe such a brave and honest man would. But I believe that Edmund, in his own way, thought he was helping the Republic. I should have seen it. The Republic lost many warriors trying to return the king. At least Aspinia kept the peace through it all. Is the current state of Aspinia worth saving? We maintain the status quo, but do we prosper? From the beginning, Aspinia was never a fertile land. And with this weather, we can't afford to give aid. Brutus's land, Bersol, demands tributes from their neighbors. We pay for their misfortunes. It doesn't help that their lord is the vice representative of the assembly. They have the power to take what they want. Aspinia's never been rich. Can the kingdom afford to continue giving in to these demands? I'm a soldier, not a politician. But what resources Aspinia does have should be shared among the Republic's people. Edmund and Fafad are both military men, but their opinions differ greatly. Fafad, I ask you, with the Bersol army camped at our southern gate, what choice do we have? They've penetrated the outer wall, but the inner wall is secure. We can afford to wait them out. Fafad, have your wits dulled since I saw you last? Your advice almost borders on. Any new developments? Has the Bersol army moved against us? Did the Bersol army break camp? Tell us, quickly! It appears one unit from the Bersol army has broken the siege and is heading for storage. Fafad, does this change your opinion? Should we still leave Bersol alone? Storage holds Aspinia's provisions and our railway. Anakev, I'd be grateful if you'd send an army, but... You hesitate, Benetron? It would be catastrophic if storage were taken. Anakev's battalion must protect it. I have a bad feeling about this. Anakev must go back to Flagger to rebuild its army, however... It does kind of feel like they're trying to draw us off. Shouldn't be difficult to stop one unit. A brief show of force should send them running. Yes, but we take our strongest people over there, and then their main force comes through, and we're not there to prevent it. Okay, lots of head movements here. Very well, Anikev, I thank you. However, do not chase them too far. Return to Flaggard as soon as you can. Okay. Man, this is pretty epic music. I'm enjoying this. Ah, hold on. Aren't you the Lord Anikev? I heard that your heroism on the way back from the peace conference was extraordinary. You had quite a reputation. They say you possess a rare talent as a commander. If that's the reputation of Lord Anikev, then I'm more than honored to serve under his command. I wish Sir Dantaris, the hero of all Aspinia, would say the same to me. Is it true you're moving to counterattack the Bersel army, Lord Anikev? Why should I tell you? Yes. Or I pressed B. Did that default to no? You never brag about your accomplishments. I wish I had your humility. By the way, my name's Braff. I'm Fafford's son. I'm sure we'll see each other again. Yeah, about that. Okay. Apparently... Oh, jeez. Can I get him through here? Yeah. Alright. And... Mithril. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh, there's like 3 more mithril pieces. I hope I can start using this stuff soon. What are you two doing? Khan has reason to believe Prince Median's forces are in danger. It's the Guardian statue. We weren't fully aware of the effects of its power. The Guardian statue? I don't think I understand. Please explain. The statue, besides guarding Albasa, kept evil monsters away and worked in keeping the dark forces in check. The Great Wall is said to have amplified the magical protections. That's why more monsters are around now. The Great Wall held such power over monsters? If this is true, what is this dark force that was weakened? Take, for example, the Vandal you fought. You were victorious because the statue protected you by abating its powers. Also, the power of Belzone priests. Now that the protection is no more, they will exercise their true power. Prince Median's forces head for Barrand. They might intercept the Bullzone priests. I'm quite sure they would. If they engage the Bullzone with their heightened powers, that would be disastrous. Someone must warn them. Zero? You're good at being the messenger. The orb that Khan carries is apparently an effective weapon against the Bullzone. Could I take it to them? I was certain you would agree. I'll leave for Barrand right away. Are we going to intercept the Barisal army to protect storage? I shall return to the headquarters and tell everyone to be ready to mobilize for the attack. Sweet, thank you. Okay, item hunting. Thanks. Inside box. That's very clear. Oh wait, do we have some promotions to dispense? Okay, no one's dead. Yep. Mascarin gets to become a wizard. Mascarin has been promoted to wizard. Who else? Obright gets to become a gladiator. Okay, guess that's it. We'll do an in-game save. Yeah, about Albusem granting us protection. That's part of the problem we're running into right now. Okay, so... Oh, who's this? Whoops. Okay. She looked almost like she could be another party member, so... I won't push you. So, first thing we're doing here... Hey there, JV. Welcome, welcome. Aha. There's another box. There's the mithril. Good. All right. Oh, inside box behind host's house. So there's 2 boxes with mithril that I need to hunt down. Oops. There we go. That's the second one. Okay. There's another one in the items shop, and then another item in the bar basement. But, okay, so let's look around here. Oh no, that's a theme. I don't know about that being good advice, but yeah, don't let your commanding officer hear you say that. Oh, are you recruiting men for your forces? Yeah. I thought so. Why not sign me up? Your army looks like a tough outfit, and that suits me just fine. So won't you let me join you? Yeah. Good. If you say so, I'd be glad to transfer to your battalion. Oh, gladiator right off the bat. Nice. The Empire beware. The mighty power of Horst is coming for you. I don't think they can withstand your Horst play. Side barrel. Oh, that's just a potion. I don't need any more potions. Alright. We built this republic as one people. In time, we've lost sight of our ideals, and the republic suffers. When the army became so important for our defense, we forgot the military serves us, not the other way around. That happens in societies. Breakdown between the people and the military is what started our problems. The people produce the wealth, all the army does is spend it. We must rise above such petty concerns. I heard there's fighting with the Empire again. How close? Has the Empire come with their army? Relations with the Empire were so good. How could they deteriorate so quickly? Conference of the king of the assembly went to was to be a treaty signing. I suspect it was a trap. Yeah, well, getting framed for kidnapping their emperor will tank relations pretty damn quick. The people of the Republic have great respect for King Benetrim and Lord Conrad, the defenders of the Republic ideals. Not all the leaders think that way. Some become obsessed with their power and resent the people's existence. Your homeland Flaggard has had a successful harvest this year despite bad weather. Many lords are jealous of that. Unlike your people, they didn't think ahead and protect the land. Everyone should have done the same. Yeah, well, I had this weird dream about skinny cows. Oh, sweet. Saint Ankh. Well, let's take a look at that. Oh, wow. There's a character that actually starts equipped with this. Okay. Ah, here we go. Saint Ankh adds support M2. Okay, so that'd be like a boost type of thing. No, I didn't want to actually buy that. What is that? That looks terrible. It looks like it's already crusted with blood. Do you, like, clean this stuff before you sell it? Let's see here. Still no good stuff for the, monks. I'm pretty sure that my archers already have the heavy longbow. Hayward does. It's actually not as good as what Justin has. Well. Let's see here. How about this iron hand axe? Nope. Well, that's unfortunate. Nothing else in here. We've had terrible weather this year, and the harvest in the Republic was devastatingly poor. King has reduced the taxes to reduce the burden on the people, but I don't think that'll help. Yeah, not really. The lords and generals did not take kindly to the plan to cut taxes. With those aristocrats, it's unthinkable they'd have to budget like the rest of us. Didn't you command the Republican army when a train was attacked? Yep. Oh, how can I ever thank you? Repairs on the railroad were finally finished. Here I am. Along with your twin brother, I see. I came all the way out to Aspia and almost died in the attack, but I still can't see King Benetron. Paid a lot to get on that train. I intend to get my money's worth before heading back home. Oh my, Lord Anakiv, why are you in a bar in the middle of the day? Lord Conrad heard about this. He'd hang his head in shame. Oh, no, I'm not drinking anything. I'm just exploring. Oh, that's good to hear. I mean, they did kind of get a crash course in being introduced to each other, so... let's see here. Inside barrel. Power wine. Oh man. I have no more room for stuff. That sucks. Okay. Sorry, guys. No, you know what? I'm going to give it to Eldar. Oddly enough, that would be a good use. Because she has range capability like no one else. Okay, so one more thing I have to find. Oh, this is our headquarters. You okay over there, chicken? All right. Okay, let's see here. I really do wish I had some sort of storage ability in this game. Supposed to be an item shop around here. Oh, I just completely missed it because I thought I had already been in here. There we go. Oh. Oh. Hold on. Ah, damn it. I don't have any room to buy stuff. +4 defense and +2 regen per turn. My general has one of those. Be nice to put on someone else. It's weird, I'm not puzzling over the use of the gold. I'm puzzling over who I'm going to be able to give it to, because no one has any room in their inventories. Drop this antidote herb. And swap. I think I'm gonna give the ring to Irene, because she tends to get beat up quite a bit. No. I should probably give it to someone like O'Bright. O'Bright's already got the Protect Ring. Or Dentaris. It's got the Steel Bracer. But that is just +3 defense. The Life Ring would actually be an improvement. So, time to start shuffling shit around. No. Okay. They keep saying that I should be able to drop the map, but I just... It doesn't feel right. Okay. Dentaris. Give that to Noon. And then we'll have you buy the Life Ring. And equip it right away. I'm not going to sell the Steel Bracer. I'm going to give that to Irene. In exchange for the chicken feed. I don't care. There we go. Okay. Okay, so apparently if I sell a mithril, I can buy it back. I'm going to save state here and give that a try. Okay, so I'm selling it for 1,500. I'd have to buy it back for 2,000. Okay. That could get pricey considering how much mithril I have on hand. I wonder if I can sell the map, the chicken feed, stuff like that. Feel like I shouldn't get rid of the flour. I'm gonna keep the flowers. Not edible. I love that. Okay, 90 gold. And if I were to buy it back, 120. That's fine, because I don't think I'm going to have to buy it back, but at least I'll have the option. I know I'm going to need to use the mithril, so... Alright, what other items can we try? Let's try selling the ruins map. I don't think any of the maps that I have been unused. So we can keep that. You know what? I'm tempted to sell this black ring. I don't want to curse. Okay. What do you have there, symbol? Oh, you have an iron bracer? Oh, nice. I need to equip that shit. Okay, we'll keep that. There's another map. I'm also going to sell this dark matter because that's probably like evil mithril. Okay, that's a little bit more space, and it's all right here. Okay, and then also, Irene has that bracer. Or no, it wasn't Irene. It was Sybil. That'll clear up an inventory slot. Oh, right. Wear accessory. Oh, I forgot to... Okay, so it raised her attack by 2. Not bad. I'll take it. Okay. Alright, that's everything to grab from this town. So let's drop one more save state since we did a little bit of equipment juggling. Castle gate is shut tight. Oh, this one's wide open, though. In Aspia Castle Wall. Okay, that's pretty cool. What's this? I don't like this large gap in the wall. That seems like a strategic issue. Is that the waterfall, and like bridge and waterfall we were just at? No, it's a dam. Okay. The Bear Cell army is moving fast, and the advance unit has reached storage. We must hurry, Lord Anakev. Friends, head for storage as quickly as possible. The Bear Cell army must not get near the town. A Bear Soul army. But I could go for some salami right now. Not gonna lie. Sounds tasty. Ah, that must be Anakev's forces. They must be moving to reinforce storage. Push on, advance unit. You must pillage storage before they catch up to you. I've never tasted bear meat, but I've heard it's like kind of like tough and gamey though. Is this the advance unit that I have to stop? All right. I'm gonna try going through this this mountain pass here then. Come at me. Oh, wow. Okay. Been a while since something's done that much damage to my hero. Oh, wait. Oh, Grace can actually move a decent amount. Actually, yeah, let's try to plink at this Hellhound a bit. Oh, she can't get close enough. Put you over the mountain, though, since no one else can be there. Oh, I should have swapped Noon out for that new gladiator I got. Because I don't need that many wizards right now, but I could use another melee tank. No, I think that's too far away. Yeah. Okay. Ow. think bring Hayward over here. Have those three work on this hellhound. Oh, 4. Let's see how Eldar does. Eh. Not the best. Yeah, we should probably do that. Except I'm going to just use level 1 healer to conserve some magic points.
His blessings are upon us.
Alright, Sybil, I'm going to have you move over here, but still attack. Ah, he can't get in close enough. Okay, we'll move you forward. Whoa! Hey, that might be tenderized enough for Irene. Nice. Okay, she can't get close enough yet. Noon, I'm gonna have you actually do some work.
Now bear my Arctic blast.
Okay, Anikev, move around behind. This doesn't actually do anything tactically, it just keeps moving him forward. Oh, you're toast. Alright, Antares, get you in here. This isn't going to be another one of those things where I have to move perfectly to be able to save the place in time, is it? It's your turn, Invasion Force. Break Anikev's army into pieces before they get anywhere near storage. Oh, they've already taken storage. Okay. Hold. Now I want to check this out. Okay. So that's the boss. We take him out, we finish the fight. I hate leaving XP on the table like that, but it might be the best way to finish this. To finish this fight without losing too many people. Okay. I wasn't sure he'd survive that. Okay. Oh, Bright, we're just going to move you ahead. Irene, you know what? It's moving a little bit in the wrong direction, but if I can get you up to level 10, I'd be happy. There we go. Oh, I don't like the look of that thing. Hydra doesn't have any magic. Okay, I need to plan this because they've got a choke point there. If I can put him here, he'd be the only one taking damage. If I move here, he could take damage from 2 at the same time. And only one of my other party members would be able to reach an enemy. If I park myself here, I could have 1, 2, 3, potentially 4 attacking whoever hides in the trees there. So I'm going to hold there. Let them come to me. Okay, the winged knights wouldn't be bothered by the choke point, but yay, counter. I even have room for a healer in here. I just have to hope that they don't have any mages to throw in this direction. Okay. Armor shot. All right, Eldar. Think you might be able to at least take this guy out?
Twister!
Oh yeah, with the Twister? Absolutely. For Fairy Powder, I'll drop the Antidote Herb. Can I reach Sybil from here? Yes. Okay, as long as they stay there, should be mostly fine. Oh, no, 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 no. Alright, I am going to see if I can... Ooh, dang it. I'm gonna risk this. Because I might... Yeah. that might be worth...
Rain thunder.
Oh god, that's his voice? Yeah, that definitely helped. Alright, Dentarius, let's move you in here so that we don't have Anakev surrounded. Aw, the Hydra looks cute! Alright, so they're gonna move over. They look like they're staying pat. That's fine. Hold back. Eldar, you go ahead and see if you can take out the Hydra. Nope. Hey, you got level 10 though. I definitely want to take out that Hydra. I'd prefer to take out the mage, but I can't get to it. Khan, I'm gonna have you stay here and heal Noon.
His blessings are upon us.
Yay, Khan's level 10 too. I'll get to promote both of my monks in the next town. That'll be nice. Alright, so they're coming around. All I really have to worry about is that Bird Knight. I'm a little bit worried that Eldar isn't going to survive this next round. Get Albright in here. But staggered. Yeah. That mage comes in. I don't want the mage dropping a nuke on full cross. Like this. Oh yeah, Eldar's gone. Alright, Anakev. I am actually going to put you in this position here so I can get more of my troop over. Actually, no. We'll have someone else take out the mage. Can you reach anyone? Well, you can. Oh, excellent. Go for it.
Now bear my Arctic blast.
That shitty line read just gets me every time. Ooh, freeze level 2. Nice. Oh, he's got range. Oh, I hope I can get someone in there to heal Hayward.
Prepare to die.
Yeah, that'll take him out. Good. Okay. Nope, Hayward's gone. Unless he dodges. Yeah. If they stay there, I should be okay. I just have to take out this batch of goons. Good. Glad O'Bright was able to reach. Wow! That was a normal attack and he one-shotted it. Wasn't a critical. Wasn't a special attack. He just did 28 points of damage to that thing. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go ahead. You can't get close enough. Alright, I'm glad their wing knights aren't moving. Because if anybody was going to come over and kind of potentially wreck things, it would be them. Alright, I'm going to move. No. See if you can take out that soldier. Excellent. Grace. Just stay there for now. Hey, at least we've got Justin, so we still have another archer. We do have plenty of ranged attack people, it's just... Hayward's actually a useful member of my party. Alright, let's start picking on this dire wolf here. Yeah, Mascarin's not going to get here in time, so let's go ahead and... Okay. So that would do an, you know, a cross attack, but there's no one else nearby, so let's not waste the magic.
Arctic blast.
Oh, nice. Precise kill. Kev. Let's take out this last soldier from this batch. Then Tarius should be able to mop him up. Good. Okay. Well, let's get everybody over here first. No, I'm not going to have Khan use his magic points quite yet. I could have sworn someone else stayed behind over here, but I guess not. Let's put O'Bright up front. Same with Anakov. Hold on, do they have another mage over here? 2 bird knights. Soldier. An archer. High Priest with Tornado. Okay. We do want to take that guy out, but also that means that I need to checkerboard. Ooh, you've got long range. Not a lot of power, but long range. Bring it on. All right, Khan. Pull back for now. Same with you, Grace. Sybil move up and attack. Yeah. Good. Man, now it's Justin getting left behind. Irene's got plenty of magic points. I think I am going to heal Anikev here. I'm a little worried that that mage might come down and tornado him. Ow. No, he's gonna aura. Okay. And it benefited exactly one enemy. Nice. I'm gonna go here. I'm not going to attack the Force Commander yet. I'll take out that High Priest. Ah, Obright leveled up. Excellent. Alright, Mascarin. I got a job for you. Those three look like they're, Oh, this is gonna put you in a rough shape, but you know what? It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna put you here, actually. You know what? It's actually not as bad as prior Shining Force games in that regard. I feel like people are leveling up a lot more evenly in this game than in prior Shining Force games. Because in prior Shining Force games, I've had to really work hard on making sure that my mages were, like, throwing out largely useless heals just so they could get some XP, and my wizards were going way ahead of everybody else and everything, and that's not really happening here. No. What it is they've improved over time. One was worse than two, because stock, although I used a patch to get around this, if you had one experience point left to your next level and you got 49, you would lose the 48 when you leveled up. They fixed that in Shining Force 2. So it wasn't quite as bad as Shining Force 1. And now Shining Force 3 has been a lot more well-rounded. Unfortunately, I think this is the last of the tactical RPGs that they made in the series. I'm not 100% sure on that because I've never played the PS2 games. But it does feel like they learned from game to game. My condemnation of the series is that they decided to go in so many different directions and pretty much stuck with the action RPG formula after this. I wish they hadn't done that. Wait, what are you? Oh, you're the High Priest. Oh, I thought I had killed the High Priest. Alright, well, let's see if we can do that now. Yeah, so the Shining series actually started with Shining in the Darkness, which was a first-person dungeon crawler. I loved that. I have not played Azure Dreams. Shining Force 2, Shining Force, the Sword of Hadja, everything in the Genesis era other than Darkness was the tactical RPG. When they got to the Saturn, they did another first-person dungeon crawler in Shining the Holy Ark. They did Shining Force 3, which is the tactical RPG, but then they also did Shining Wisdom, which was more of a Zelda-ish action RPG type of thing. In the PlayStation 2, there's Shining Force EXA, Shining Tears, and I can't remember what the third one is. So I'm wondering if Shining Force Exa might be another tactical RPG. But like I said, I haven't played any of them. Okay, no, that's right. When I was editing recently OPM demos, there was a playable demo of Shining Tears. That is the most I've played of any of them. And that was action RPG, almost Mana-like, in that you had, you know, your player character running around with a companion character that could help out. Pseudo homemade apple soda. Delicious. So I'm really looking forward to the Shining games on the PS2, but it's going to take a while because I think the Game Boy Advance games are next. Let me just double check on that. I actually do have it all plotted out. Nice. Yeah, that joke has crossed my mind a couple of times over the years. Okay, so after this is Phantasy Star Universe on the PS2, and then Shining Soul and Shining Soul 2 are the next Shining games. So it's going to be 2 more Shining games before we get to Tears, Neo, and Exa. And then Shining Resonance Refrain, which is the most recent game in the series. After Shining Force 3 is done, we are officially at the halfway point. Which feels weird because I've already been doing this for a couple of years. But I've only been doing a couple of nights a week, so... Okay, Dentaurus. Let's get you to attack the bear soldier. Actually, Shining Resonance Refrain, I think, is another action RPG thing. Alright, Khan, let's get you punch and see how much damage you can do. Barely any. Well, crap. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. Did he get his level? He did. Okay, that's fine. Does anyone else need to hit level 10? No. Okay, great. So we'll all be promoted after our next trip to a village. Good. Guys, save some for me. Whoa. Good, good. Now we just have the general to finish off. You can stay there, Irene. Noon, go ahead and throw some ice at him. It's the last fight of the game, or of the battle.
Now bear my Arctic blast.
Might as well use the magic points. Put Anakev in between the commander and Noon. Ooh, Mascarin. Go for it. What's that other spell? Dispel? Ooh, you have Spark now, too. Let's do Spark. That was pretty effective when I had Anakev cast it earlier. Very effective. 23 damage. Dentaris. He might actually finish this off. Okay, cool. I actually have the physical version, but I also have the digital version, so I'm probably just gonna stick with that. Oh man, okay, well I guess we're dropping the healing drop. Because that steel bracer would be nice to put on someone. These may be forces of a republic nation, but if they defy the assembly, we must stop them. To do such a thing while the country is in turmoil, that is the worst part of all of this. What? Look, Lord Anakev! Why did they not do that as soon as we left? The west gate of the outer wall has been closed off. We can't get back into Aspia. Not only that, we can't return to Flaggard either. It must be. I wonder if they're trying to stop us from going to Flaggard, but why? Because it was a trap. Or diversion. If that's their plan, Flaggard might be in danger. We must return there, no matter what the cost. Even though we rushed here, the town has already been turned upside down by the Bearsall army. We can't do anything until the west gate opens, however. I have a bad feeling about this. We better be well rested in case we have to engage in a battle at any time. Wow, this is some mellow music. Okay, so here's our headquarters. Right. I want to have... Was it you? Yeah. Oh. Well, how do we swap? Do I just do it in the menu? Or do I need to... Well, normally I would think, okay, I need to talk to King Benetrim, but he's not here. I've never had to change party members before. So this is really the first time. Ah, here we go. Okay, good. I'm gonna take Noon out. Swap in Horst. There we go. Okay. And save state before I forget. Okay, treasures in chests and boxes. Got it. And here's our weird little penguin friend. Chirp, chirp. It seems the egg hatched. How cute. It seems there's something he wants to tell you. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Wait, no, that's chirp, chirp, trip. Because the Bullsum sect is an enemy of his friends in the north, he would like to help you fight them. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I would love to... Chirp, chirp. I would love to see them kind of go back to variety. I don't want them to only do another tactical RPG. I would have no problem if they did another one in the vein of Shining Resonance, Refrain, or Shining Wisdom, as long as they also did another Shining the Holy Ark or Shining Force 4 type of thing. It could be a pretty wild series. You know, kind of as varied as Final Fantasy can be. But Sega just hasn't really shown... I mean, Shining Resonance Refrain came out 11 years ago, if I remember correctly. 11, 12 years ago? That's the most recent Shining game. They haven't touched the series since. Well, yeah. Camelot was the one... It was the studio that designed everything up through the Saturn. And then they did Golden Sun on the GBA, which is fantastic. And you can feel the Shining series DNA in Golden Sun. But since Golden Sun Dark Soul, I think it was, for the DS, they've just basically been working on Mario sports games. I don't doubt that another studio could do a decent job. I just guess so Sega doesn't care anymore. Or rather, Sega has other RPG properties. Persona is probably doing better than a Shining game ever would if it came back. And I'm going to be honest about that. As much as I'd love to see a Shining game, I don't see it doing anywhere near as good as a Persona 6 would. And that kind of ends up being their dungeon crawlish RPG IP right now. I don't know that they have a tactical RPG IP. Because I don't think they publish. I think yeah, Disgaea is probably the closest we got, and that's NIS and Atlas. And then action RPGs are all over the place. We could even say, yeah, they've got Yakuza now. Alright, let's scrape up Hayward. And Eldar. Yeah, possibly. But we also got Sonic Mania. So I have to believe that if someone made a really good Shining flavored tactical RPG and pitched it to Sega, Sega might say, okay, sure, we'll give our blessing, continue your development, and, you know, you can use the IP, we'll publish it. But it would have to be something really good. In the name of light, Monk Irene shall become a master monk. Maybe she'll do less shit damage. Yeah. Like, I don't see whoever it was that made the game that was recently put out where you can like build your own Zelda-like dungeons, and it is very, very Zelda-like. Like, I am shocked that they haven't been sued yet. But I don't see, you know, Nintendo going, hey, you want to actually slap the Zelda label on this and do it for real? Just doesn't seem like them. In the name of light, Bird Soldier Eldar shall become a Bird Knight. It's nice that they can actually spell that all out instead of, you know, monk to monk. We'll do an in-game save. Okay. We're all good there. Let's do a save state. All right. So there's another Mithril. Another map. Ooh, and some Protect Milk. Okay, so let's look for... two chests and a box. Oh, it's a broken box. You're probably not wrong. Although I'd like to think I'm pretty well versed in the gaming landscape. I probably would have heard about it if it was out there. Um, and I haven't. But I'm not going to pretend that I know everything. People who work at the train station have a lot of free time. They only work during the arrival and departure times. They come here griping about their lives, but sometimes they get quite drunk and they pinch my butt. I mean, if you like that kind of thing, great. Dear Lord Hanukkah of Flaggard. West gate leading to Flaggard is closed. Is this a big inconvenience for you? Yeah, it is. There is a passage in the volcanic mountain. Southeast from here and you'll find a cave. It's supposed to lead to Flaggard. It's very dangerous. But if you need to get by right now, it might be worth exploring. Oh, fantastic. Thank you. Alright, so this is the shop. There we go. Ooh. Look at that. It's the sword born from an unwed mother. That may be an upgrade. It's not an upgrade for Anakev? How about Eldar? Nope. Huh. Man, they must have really good weapons right now. None of that is new. Although I might want to get the hand axe for Horst. One less attack, but it gives him range. Because I think Obright currently has that. Wait, does he already have one? No, that's the one he just bought. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's no new stuff. Okay, so the fairy bow would give more range. Let's actually take a look at that. I'd say you're completely wrong because Expedition 33 didn't use generative AI in its final product. But I don't have a problem with using generative AI to do stuff that's basically a waste of time to put an actual human to work doing. And that's, I mean, all automation from the crudest machines to AI should be to take care of tasks that repetitive tasks. So, you know, stuff that a human, yeah, could do, but their time is much better spent doing some other stuff. It should be enabling, not replacing people. So yeah, I'm I'm not in either, you know, 100% woohoo, let's bring on the AI overlords, or, you know, all AI is an abomination. I'm pragmatic about it. Partially because my job is writing automation programming. I don't think an AI could replace me because of what I have to do. But there are some tasks that I would like to be able to try to teach an AI how to do to take some of the burden off of me. And it's not something that it would be really worth anybody else's time to bother with. It's just basically, I've been experimenting and haven't really had any success yet, of trying to have flowcharts generated based on the based on code that I've written. So like I'd have it go through my code and then generate a flowchart. And it can get close, but not quite there. Which is kind of what I've seen in pretty much everything I've done with AI. It can get close, just not quite there. So you need to have someone tweak the end product anyway to make it not look stupid. Yes, that's another good use for it. And in fact, there's an older example of that that no one seems to have batted an eyelash at when it came out. No Man's Sky. They have, shall we say, a probe system. Just give me one moment here. Heavy longbow is okay. Robin arrow is plus 20 or plus 17 plus 26. Heavy crossbow, not as good. Heavy longbow, not as good. Okay, so we do want to upgrade to the fairy. Whoops, my controller turned off because I was yabbering. We do want to upgrade to the fairy bow. Okay. They had automated digital probes that they sent out into their galaxy that they would generate to make sure that there weren't any obvious errors in the planets that were generated. There is no way in hell, with the largest team you could possibly have, that you could have them QA 18 quintillion planets by hand. It's just not possible. So they came up with an automated way of bringing the worst offenders to their attention so they could dive in and fix it. That's basically what this AI QA is supposed to be. It takes care of some of, like, it will go through the game, look for bugs that could pop up, and bring them to the attention of a human, where humans might miss a lot of stuff. Now, AI QA might miss stuff too, sure, but it would still be a lot faster. And you could still have people in the QA department kind of shepherding the AI. I need to move stuff around again. All right, Hayward, you don't need 2 fairy powders. You don't need any fairy powders. Let's give that to Irene in exchange for medical herb. Okay, now you've got enough room for the arrow. And then Justin, give that to Horst. Sure. Okay. Now we've got room to make our purchases. Another good thing about this bow is it seems to allow attacks to adjacent squares. There we go. Mithril Claw? Oh, hell yes, we want that. Ooh. You can cast Holy by using it. Raises critical encounter. I am going to give that to Irene because she seems to be the one that tends to get into actual battle most often. Fine. Thank you for being our pack animal, Horst. Oh, wait. There we go. Oh, yeah. There we go. And they do a good job of it in this series, too, where it's like, oh, wait, before you go. Okay, she doesn't have anything new. Okay, let's go ahead and save state, because we did a lot there. Oops. There we go. Still have some items to try to hunt down. Kind of worries me that I've taken so long here. Ransacking this town and just jawing. I mean, I love the conversation, don't get me wrong. I just don't have a lot of time. Let's see here. There's a treasure chest. Large mithril. Man, I can't wait until I can start using this mithril. I probably have enough mithril for like 2 weapons for everybody at this point. Okay. Armor milk. Okay, good. Let's use that. Well, I'm glad I'm not using Wi-Fi to stream tonight. Because my smart clock just said it couldn't connect to Wi-Fi. Let's give this to Sybil. There we go. And, okay, so we've got one more treasure we need to find, but that's going to be in a chest. So that'll be easier. No, I agree. There wasn't anything about it that looked like obviously AI. And again, if you use AI to generate and then you tweak it yourself to bring it that last extra mile, hey, there you go. Okay, got the Desert Ruins map. That is going to be in the next battle, too. Well, let's go ahead and kick this off. Hopefully we can get it done in an hour. I do want to talk to you. The war has broken out. No one passes through without a permit. Granted by the Governor General. Alright, got it. Well, what's this door then? The door's locked. Because we also need to do something to bring down the dev time of good games. I mean, it's getting to the point where studios are lucky to get 1 or 2 games out per generation. That's not good. I see you plan to make for that volcanic tube, Anikev Battalion. I will let you pass no further. The Bearsall army has changed their formation. Last time I saw them, they were spread around the south gate. They are trying to prevent us getting to the volcanic tunnel. They were just a decoy after all. Oh. Desert, huh? It's too late now, Anikev. By now, an elite army led by General Fafford is advancing into Flaggard. Mm-hmm. Yep. Now, my guess is that Benetrim knew this and had some other plan. Because I would be actually actively disappointed if no one figured that out, especially Benetrim in this game. This game has been surprising me positively the whole time with how actually intelligent people are in this story. If I could figure this out, someone in the game probably did. Who are the real traitors, Dentaris? It's Benetrim and Conrad who turned against the spirit of the Republic. Then how can poverty-stricken Aspia continue to aid others when it faces its own devastating harvest shortfall? What are you saying? Because of that, all territories are able to go on without famine and hunger. So as long as we're spared famine, we can turn our backs on the very ideals which drove us from the Empire? It's clear that Conrad and Benetrim have hidden a fortune from the people. They can afford to give such aid. If that's your belief, gather lords from every territory and present your grievances to the Assembly. The lords are greedy. They would never turn against the men who keep their pockets lined with gold. It's no use talking. Turn back. You will never reach Flaggard in time, even if you intend to advance. This Bearsall Southgate Guard unit will smash you to pieces. This is some sort of mistake. Let's catch up to Fafford so we can clear up this misunderstanding. Yeah, they get into some interesting political intrigue. And it's kind of cool. Probably not as deep as Final Fantasy Tactics, but... Okay, so there's supposed to be... Is this the tomb? I think so. Siren's got the zoomies. Hi! How are you doing, Zoom Cat? Come here. Yes, meow. Hi. Are you celebrating your successful defecation? Okay, hold back, Mascarin. Anikev, however. Well, we can't get any closer, but... Spark Attack was pretty effective last time around.
Rain thunder.
Why did he have hit points to recover? Oh, because he must... because he leveled up. Okay. That makes sense. This doesn't seem like a large group. Okay, 1, 2... 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Huh, okay. Damtaris, can you get in there? Yes. Good.
Prepare to die.
Ah, so close. Khan the Master Monk. Got claws on his character sprite, but isn't the one actually equipped with the claws. Alright, Grace, we're going to move you up a little bit. Not too far. Irene, same thing. Hayward, you can attack things from farther away now. Awesome. Might have actually even been able to take out that Hydra. Yeah, I'm sure. Take a look at the 3 Saturn-based games. Shining Force 3, Shining the Holy Ark, and Shining Wisdom. And their gameplay mechanics are as different as you can pretty much get. The main similarities are things kind of like with the Final Fantasy series, where you've got spell names, menu systems, general themes that are the same. But the overall gameplay mechanics are very different. Come on, counter kill. Nope. Just acid Brit. I hope that agility and defense decrease is a temporary thing. Oh, I didn't want to hold. Ah. Alright, let's just take out this hellhound here. Oh, he dodged. Dang it. Okay, Khan, can you get in there to attack anybody? No. Yeah, let's just take out this hellhound.
Yeah.
Irene, let's see you attack with that nifty new claw. How much damage did you actually do? 12! Nice! That's much better. Okay. Let's see here. Where do we want to go next? We want to go over there. I don't like how close that is to the end boss. Well, let's just head in that direction and see what happens as far as, like, these other guys that are over here. No, you know what? Let's send you over there. We'll split the party a little bit. Fair enough. No, I think we'll keep you nearby. We're going to kind of split up the party here. Okay, I do have to enter from this side. Anikev can't go in there, so we'll send you with the main party. Grace, we're going to have you go ahead and cast a heal. Irene, I'm going to have you go with this group, so they've got at least someone who can heal. And I'm going to keep Justin with this group. Got a mage. But it seems like only one. No, we've got a mage and a cleric. Priest, yeah. No, I don't want you to be right where they could potentially swan over and attack. Okay. Good. Okay, this group should be fine on their own in the tomb. Just have to try to get there before those guys realize what's going on. Although I am realizing that I sent most of my tanks over here. But I kind of had to make sure that if I'm sending 4 people on their own away from the rest of the team, that they can hold their own, so... I'm gonna hold back. Wait for them to come to me. In a way. So I want to have my soldiers with higher defense closer to the enemy. Because when I get within their range, they will probably run over and try to attack as quickly as possible. So as long as I have my higher defense characters in front, then I can take those initial hits, heal as needed, and then run in and surround them with attacks. Okay, so they're starting to move now. You'll notice I'm also holding back with my mages and archers to keep them from being on the front line. So yeah, you know, that's a good difference too between this and Shining Force, and Final Fantasy Tactics. Final Fantasy Tactics positioning doesn't matter that much, at least nowhere near as much as it does in Shining Force. Like even frickin' Vandal Hearts was more important that you positioned your characters properly than Final Fantasy Tactics. So yeah, see, there we go. He ran over, he attacks Anakev. Anakev is probably going to take the least amount of damage from a hit like that. And he's also got a ring that regenerates hit points for him. I don't know, maybe I just didn't play enough Final Fantasy Tactics to get to that point, but Final Fantasy Tactics hates me. I've tried playing it a number of times, and every time I've tried to play that game, I get basically soft-locked. I'm too far forward to be able to fight battles well, and I can't go back to level up. So I just go back to tactics games that seem to me to be better balanced. With Shining Force and Vandal Hearts, I rarely have to worry about that kind of thing. No, it's really weird. And it's been too long since the last time I've tried, so don't ask me for specifics. It's just always been frustrating. But that's fine. I've got plenty of other games to play. 9 damage. Okay. It's much better than you were before. Good. Dentaris is my tank on this team. Let's see here. Wait, Khan, you have... Oh, I thought he had tornado ability. Yeah, let's try it. Fist o' Fury. Ooh, 11 damage. Okay. I'm just a little worried that... okay, they can't reach him. Hopefully that bird soldier can't reach him before his next turn. Oops, hold on. Wait, can I do it from back here? No. About here? Yes. And it's always just doubly frustrating because, as you can see, I can hold my own in a tactical RPG. I just don't mesh well with how Final Fantasy Tactics works. So I'll just stick to Shining Force and Vandal Hearts. I need to play Vandal Hearts 2 at some point. I haven't actually cracked into that. And there's actually another Vandal Hearts game, I think on the PS3, that I poked at a little bit too. Oh, you're toast. 31 damage. Would have one-shotted that wing knight. That priest is taking an interest in my other team. I wonder if I can manage to peel him away and take him out. I have not. Because every time I play the game, I'm not really going for that level of completion. At least I don't think I have. I should at some point. But I generally don't tend to go for completion when I play games. I'll try to, finish the storyline, make sure I'm not missing anything story-wise. But I generally don't tend to do a lot of like, all right, I need to make sure that I've done everything I can possibly do in this game. All right, this is working out really well, actually. Hope I can't make it to the door. Oh, did I just put them next to each other? No. Okay, good. Yeah, let's go ahead. Oh, that was a little bit of an audio glitch. Alright, so that priest isn't moving. That's fine. Alright, good. I think that's the first time I've had Horst actually commit to an attack. See if we can take out this wing knight before he even has a chance to attack us. Nice. Alright, Mascarin, let's go ahead and have you burn it with fire. Which for a Hellhound just now struck me as possibly not the best elemental choice, but it did its job. All right, good. Bantaris takes a peek inside the ruins. Back off, chump. I'll be taking the treasures from these ruins. Bandits are after the ruins. Anakev, if we have enough soldiers, stop them from stealing the treasures. That's what I'm working to do. That's why you're there in the first place. Goddess Tears, Mithril Pieces, Heat Axe. Ooh. I should probably make sure that everybody has room in their inventory. Okay, you do. How about you? I'm just gonna have you drop that angel wing. Huh. I would have put money on them trying to take a pot shot at me as I was trying to get into the ruins. Alright, how about you? Wait. Why do you just have that steel bracer? Oh, because we took it off with the life ring. I don't want to drop any of that mithril. We'll head inside and hope for the best. Yeah. And again, they just seem to have done a little bit of a better job with balance on this. In that, we'll hold off for now. A little bit better on balance on this, in that I don't often feel the need to grind in these games. Some people do, just so they can, you know, absolutely throttle each battle. But for the most part, let's see here. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop that. For the most part, though, you can just progress through the story, and I like that. Sort of. Each game so far has had the occasional, like, random encounter sort of battle. But, usually what you do if you feel like you're underleveled is you get into the battle, you do what you can, earn some experience points, and then escape. You keep your experience points, you show up at the last chapel you've been in, and then you can just go at it again. I need to make room for all the items that I can potentially get here. Well, yeah, and that's another one of those limits when you do your grinding, as it were. You might go until you run out of magic points for your healers. Or healing items. Okay, there we go. Or money for the inn. Well, no, there isn't an inn in this game. There was in Shining in the Darkness and Shining the Holy Ark, but in this, you just get automatically healed to 100% when you're not in a battle. Money for resurrections. If anybody dies, or, you know, you can purify them of negative status effects, but that's usually a trivial amount of money. Small mithril, all right. Speaking of mithril, are full up on items. Let's drop that angel wing. Alright. Wait. Okay, you already have an accessory equipped. Oh, I can't get that way anyway. Alright. Yeah, that's another thing I kind of liked about Shining Force is for the most part, like other than one battle in this game, you got a pretty good amount of leeway to approach the battle how you prefer. You know, like here, I've split up my party a bit. so I can take on two different objectives at the same time. And it's not like a death sentence to have a slightly, my main party here is not at full strength. But I'm doing fine. I don't want the potion. Go find that fire axe. Okay. Where are the doors? There's one. There's one. Okay. So we need to head him off in this direction. Sure. Yeah, that sounds like what my experience has been. I don't think it was my first battle, but it was pretty close to the beginning of the game. Alright. See if we can take out this mage. Ta? Oh, nice. Alright. So the Aspium mage is out of the way. You'll also notice that I'm keeping my soldiers in kind of a checkerboard pattern. Level 2 attack spells will target in a cross shape. So by doing this, I make it so that at most only one person will get hit by a spell. It kind of ends up becoming second nature to you when you play these games. Oh, you're gonna do a mage bonk? What the hell? Okay. Bentaris. Let's get you over here. Yeah, that'll do. Sybil. Position you there. Albright, let's see how you do against this Hellhound. I seem to remember getting like 4 or 5 battles in. Something like that. Ow. Okay. Well, let's hold back. Let's make this High Priest regret moving forward like that. Beautiful. Alright, Eldar. Let's put you here. Wait. Oh, dang it. That wasn't an enemy. Yeah, that's one thing about this game that I've always, or this series that I've always appreciated. the simplicity of how the menus are laid out. It's kind of cool. Okay, so there's the commander. Ow! We don't want to take out the commander until everybody's out of the tomb. First, I'm only going to have you move slightly. We've got plenty of healing here. Oh, jeez, only 4 damage. Large mithril. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Oh, it's right by the door. Okay. He got an experience point for being paralyzed, at least. Okay, good. Dang it. Well, might as well. Ooh. Obright can't get there in time, but we might at least be able to take out the thief. Okay, what do we have here? Okay. I do not want to put her right up against the commander. Alright, we'll hold back for now. You, however, Anakev, you are perfectly fine to stand right up against the commander. Get up in his face. Huh? Alright, Eldar. Pick on that mercenary. Very cool. Khan, I want you to heal Horst.
His blessings are upon us.
Hayward, let's put you here.
Yeah.
Not bad. Don't like that Grace is out in the open. Let's move her over here. Actually, let's move her way back here. Justin, maybe you can take out the mercenary. Excellent. And enemies will usually attack your leader if they have the option. So Anakev can just kind of sit there and tank. Okay, now I need to take out that thief before he leaves. See, he's right by that door. Come on, one shot. Oh no, that's not what I meant by one shot. Oh, he dropped some treasure. Okay, cool. That didn't do as much damage to Irene as I was expecting it would. Alright, she's not going to meet up with everybody else, so might as well just take out this Hellhound. Hey! Tornado level 2! Nice. Sybil, I'm going to have you move over here. And did I have you throw away all of your healing items? No. Okay. Okay, good. Obright. Oh, fantastic. We've got him trapped. I'm gonna drop that and that because we need to make sure that he can take everything the thief drops here. Oh, you're kidding me. I think I've got the thief surrounded, though. So I'm not going to be too worried about that. Aw. No, you know what? I'm gonna have you stay back, Eldar. Because one thing that can peel an enemy away from attacking your leader is the possibility of actually killing one of your characters.
His blessings are upon us.
Okay, good. Horst, I'm just gonna have you hold. Because we need to get this taken care of. Come on, counter kill. Nope, okay. But I do have the thief trapped. That's the important bit. Oh no. Dentaris doesn't have the room for everything. Nothing. I'll drop the steel bracer. And then I'm going to drop the small mithril for the heat axe. Because that heat axe is going to be nice. Dang it. Ruins have collapsed. Okay. Time to take out the commander. Oh wow, I wasn't expecting that to actually kill him. Nicely done, Mascarin. Revenge Mace. Very strong Anakev battalion. I understand why General Fafford has ordered us to use decoy tactics. You must be planning to enter the caves, but the dragon inside will make a quick meal of you. Republican ideology forever. The ruler cannot own the land, or the people will suffer. The Bearsall general, in his own way, was thinking of the good of Aspia. His actions were motivated by the loyalty to the spirit of the Republic. ... One man's perspective on justice is not always the absolute justice for all. Could his conclusions be true? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. We have a long way to go. Okay. I'm going to do a quick save state, just in case something unexpected happens. And I'm going to go back to town. We didn't lose anyone during that fight. That's cool. We don't need to level anyone up. We don't need to use the store or anything. I just want to do an in-game save and, you know, save state. Wrap up for the night. Yep, everyone's at ease. Is Dentaris still paralyzed? No. Okay. No one's ready to be promoted. We will continue. Just want to check on something really quick. Okay, good. There we go. All right. So we'll just save state right here. And pick up there in 2 weeks, because next week should be our free dive for January 2026. Next Monday we'll be back to our normal schedule of only Mondays and Tuesdays, but we'll get back to work on Virtua Quest. Kind of looking forward to getting back into that game. Let's go ahead and see who's playing tonight. Let's go raid Drex. He's playing his daily games right now. Then he'll be playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 on the Nintendo 64. He's working his way through the entire Nintendo 64 library. So we'll start that raid. Thanks to everybody for dropping by tonight. Always appreciate it. Rest well when you do. Have a happy new year. And enjoy Drax.